Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, I have some puns and some jokes, okay? Or morning. Tascha already knows this, and my parents. I know a farmer who feeds his pigs sugar and vinegar. He likes sweet and sour pork. It was 2 a.m. and the farmer still hadn't gone to bed. He likes to wait until his cows come home. And this one cracked me up the other night. I couldn't stop laughing, okay? It says, treat others kindly.
Oh, that's funny.
The best way to treat a sick pig is with ointment. And my jokes. How did the organic vegetable die? Natural causes. And what happens when you run out of manure on a farm? You make do.
Oh.
Couldn't help it, sorry. Okay. So this is my perspective on an animal, okay? It's like, let's talk about Noah's Ark, for example. In Genesis 7:9, he takes them 2 by 2. The animals on the ark, he made a male and female. They were on there for 40 days and 40 nights. Dad and I were talking about how long total it would be before it receded and everything, and Google says it was 371 days. Google's not always right, so I'm just letting you know. So in the eyes of the animal, think of how bad it would smell. Weird, but I would rather smell cow poo than pig poo, but that's just me. Think about all the food the animals would have to eat and everything. After a while, they'd be looking at each other and going, you kind of look tasty. I think I want to eat it. Lots of food you would have to take on the ark, obviously. If the animals were like our cows, they would know who feeds them, and just when he walks in with it, he drives in with his truck, they all come to the gate. So can you imagine all these animals coming to the gate and just being like, "Ooh, I know he's gonna feed us." Anyway, it'd be weird. Wonder if they would tip the boat.
Oh,
Right.
maybe he just walks down the middle of the road.
Yeah, maybe he walked in the middle of the boat. and just tipped the boat.
Balance just right.
Sorry, just a thought. Anyway, or they see Lonnie's truck. Yeah, Lonnie's truck, and they pull in. They know what happens. I walk up there. They come to me. He walks up there. It's terrible because his truck is like the key, and they all walk to the gate. Okay.
For a second, I thought you were talking about your daycare kids, and I'm like, what are you talking about?
Oh no,
Talking
no,
about your
no,
cows.
my cows.
Oh man.
Gavin had some insight on this too, so we were talking back and forth. So the turtle dove on Noah's Ark, he was probably thinking, why was Noah going back and forth, like making me go back and forth? He'd be like, that guy's nuts. Why does he keep making me do that? Like, it's still water. Anyway. Or if the giant fish that swallowed Jonah, he must have been sick of people food. And then it says Elisha, or the she-bears, and then it's like, that's too dark. Let's not talk about that. On crops and stuff, Lonnie has 2 to 3 gardens, and one of them is at home, 2 are at the farm. So we have a big area in the back, and then when you pull into the driveway, there's one right there. Okay? We can everything. We pickle beets. We can green beans. We can green beans with bacon. We can anything we can. I know, it's really bad. It's really bad. Anyway, but we also share the veggies with people if they need them and if they want them. Okay? When we pick stuff, I'm always afraid that slithery, slimy, yucky snakes, I hate snakes, will be there. But we got lucky so far. And Lonnie did find a cat this year underneath a whole bunch of leaves underneath the green beans. He walks in and this cat just goes like this and he goes, "Who are you?" And he ran. I go, "Okay." And then last year, under some cabbage leaves, he found baby squirrels. And he was looking at them. He's like, "Why are they down here? They should be up there." Well, there was a bird above that was trying to come down and get them as they were going back and forth. So he'd like watch this happen. He's like, "Oh no, hurry up, go up there." So, and then it reminded me of Ruth when she picked up leftover crops. So her mom-in-law and her could eat in Ruth 2:3. And then I have to talk about our goats. Our goats are so goofy. You would think that they would eat anything, but they do not. They are really picky, and I didn't realize how picky goats were, at least these ones. So they will eat the grass on the outside of their pen. They will not eat the grass on the inside. So Lonnie has to take it and put the cows in there so it can kind of, go away for a little bit. They get really mad at the cows too. It's funny. They try to bump them all the time. But they do like lemons. Mom found that out. They like lemons, but they're both not equal. One's obviously sweeter than the other. Like one goat is sweeter than the other goat, and they're kind of really mean at times, but yeah. But they do love green tomatoes, oranges, and anything leafy and green. Okay, that's all I had, so we can just sing some songs and then be done. That's okay. Well, anybody have a favorite?
How about I will enter his gates?
Oh, that's
since
a good
they
one.
walk up to the gate.
Yeah, there you go.
Page 25.
25. I will enter his gates with thanksgiving in my heart. I will enter his courts with praise. I will say, this is the day that the Lord hath made. I will rejoice, for he has made me glad. He has made me glad. He has made me glad. I will rejoice, for he has made me glad, glad, glad. He has made me glad. He has made me glad. I will rejoice, for he has made me glad. Here's another one I was thinking.
We haven't done This is the Day the Lord has made.
Oh, there you go.
It's on page 27.
I think that was the one I was thinking too. Good job.
This is the day that the Lord hath made, that the Lord hath made. We will rejoice, and be glad in it, and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord hath made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made.
I think that's good. I'll end with prayer. Dear God, thank you for everything you've done for us this week. Thank you for letting us be together. Thank you for all the good food and all the good company. Hopefully everything, all this be with the speaker this morning. So I pray, amen.